I am not like everybody else. I cannot follow rules.
What inspired you to move here?
We came to look for the American dream.
I've heard a lot of people saying here they don't have freedom.
I can say whatever I want. I won't go to jail for that.
How it happens in Muslim culture?
Muslim woman in Venezuela and Palestine, we restrict. We don't have freedom of speech. We don't have freedom of be what you want to be.
People, you didn't know what you are talking about. You didn't live in another countries.
Why can't I be treated like everybody else?
I'm making mistakes. People are making mistakes. And I feel we don't have to be ashamed of it.
The American dream is not come to the United States and everything, it will be free. The American dream is you.
It's the hardest part to love yourself.
Yes.
To be happy.
I think I reached all my dreams.
Hi, Samira.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you. Your place looks gorgeous. I love it. I love
so much.
all the colors. It's so bright, and I know, I feel inspired here.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Of course, Samira, I can't wait to hear your journey from Venezuela to the United States. What inspired you to move here?
Well, I was in Venezuela, and my parents are Middle Easterns. They're from Palestine, and I went to Palestine when I was 15 years old, and I married in Palestine, and my husband used to live here before we married. So when I married my husband, we traveled, we came to the States, and we started our life in this wonderful country.
So he used to live in the United States. Was he born here?
No, he came when he was 4 years old.
Okay, and when he came back to Palestine?
He came to marry me.
Oh, just to marry you? Aha!
Yes.
How did you find him?
Well, we are traditional marriage, so that's how it was,
No. Can you tell me more?
It's it's not an arrangement marriage, but it's more traditional, like, he come and he find a good wife for him, and that's how it happened.
Do you remember that moment?
Yes, I did, because I wasn't prepared, because I didn't speak the language. So I learned Arabic here when I came to the United States. When I married my husband, it was a little bit hard because we cannot communicate. I only speak Spanish. He don't speak Spanish. I didn't speak English or Arabic. And I have the big journey to learn both languages.
That's amazing that you can do it. Can you tell me more? I'm really interested how it happens in Muslim culture. How the whole process, how did you meet him there? Like, he had to come to your house, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how it...
We are cousins. We marry cousins over there. So in our tradition, it's our family, they choose who to marry.
Okay.
And in this case, I didn't accept it. I want to choose. So even it was traditional, I choose. I didn't let my parents choose for me. I choose. So I was looking for somebody very open-minded. They give me the freedom to be who I am, to never try to change me, and to accept anything I decide. Because I don't follow rules.
Okay.
So
You're the rebel one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it wasn't too easy to find somebody to understand that when I come to the States, I want to be able to do what I want to do, respecting our traditions, respecting that I have a family to take care, but at the same time, I can be who I am and not what they want me to be. And that's exactly what happened. Since I married, he respect my decision. But, I told him, you want to be my husband? You need to let me be.
It doesn't make any difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's, do you want to do it? Good. You don't want to do it? Just not doing it. Yeah, because that's the only way. When he came to ask for my hand, I say,
I am not like everybody else. I cannot follow rules. It's not, I won't do what you like me to do, but you need to respect what I want to do.
So when you met your husband, how did you know that he would not limit you?
I asked him before we marry, and I say, I will respect all the traditions, but I want to be independent. I want to be able to work. And he said, but you don't have to work. I will support you. I say, it's not about the money. It's only I feel, able to do something for myself. I think all women should be prepared for any occasion. If you lose your husband, if something happen, you need to be prepared. You cannot wait for that minute to happen. So I work all my life in sales because in Venezuela, my parents own a business, and since I was little, I didn't have the chance to go to school. To only when I was 12, my dad decided the school is you need to learn how to sell.
It's not necessary in Venezuela.
It is necessary. But my father was very old-fashioned and said, woman, don't go to school. You learn how to write and read, that's it. And the people in Venezuela came and talked to my dad. So you cannot do that. You cannot take your daughter out of school to work for you. And he said, with the mentality, that he has, oh no, my daughter doesn't have to go to school. She just needs to learn to cook, clean, and to work with her husband. So he decided to take me to the Middle East. When he see he can get in trouble.
That's why they moved.
Because I start knowing that I want to do my own way with my dad. It didn't work.
So he wanted to keep you away from all this freedom.
Yes.
And he moved to Palestine. Look at him. He was smart.
Yes.
But it didn't help him, right?
No, because I did what I want anyway. and that's what I try to teach my daughters, the new generation of Muslim women. They respect our culture, respect our tradition, be Muslim, be loyal to our faith, but also be independent, because a lot of women put up with a life they don't want because they don't have no way to make money or to work. In this country, we have opportunities to be what we want to be. And we came to look for the American dream. The American dream is you.
Oh, I love it. I was about to ask you, what is American dream for you?
It's yourself.
Yeah.
You can make it. Here we have freedom that we don't have in Palestine. We don't have in Venezuela right now. So I am from two countries that we don't have freedom. We don't have freedom of speech. We don't have freedom of be what you want to be. No in Venezuela, no in Palestine. Muslim woman in Venezuela and Palestine, we restrict. Like you cannot, here in the United States, being here for 40 years, I can say whatever I want. I won't go to jail for that.
See, that's interesting because I've heard a lot of people saying here, Americans, that they don't have freedom. And I was thinking at that moment that people, you didn't know what you are talking about, because you didn't live in another countries.
Look, I think it's racist here. To now, the Black community, the Muslim community, we face racism. You have to be honest to see it's not United States the problem. It's the people. They will let us feel under a normal. We pay taxes. We work like everybody else. Why can't I be treated like everybody else? I've been here 40 years. I live here more than any place. But I came like everybody else with no documents, maybe. In that time, I came with a visa, and I stay with no documents for a couple years. Do my husband do me, legal papers? So I encourage everybody, when you come here, do everything right. Be prepared. Speak English, and try to have everything under the law. So when you want to face somebody saying, go to your country, say, this is my country now. Because I'm here working like you. I'm here giving opportunities, jobs to others. I'm here trying to do a better life that don't affect you because you can do it too. I am not competing with nobody. I'm competing with myself to be better every day. That is the American dream. The American dream is not come to the United States and everything, it will be free. People come here expecting American dream to be easy. American dream is work hard to reach your dreams. It's not only you come to United States, oh, you are so blessed. You're not blessed if you're home sleeping.
You have a chance to live better.
Yes.
It doesn't mean you're blessed, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. What happened next? When you came, your husband, he had job here, right?
Yes.
You didn't have to work.
No.
So
I start having kids.
how many?
I have 4 kids.
4 kids.
Yes.
And you didn't work.
Well, I used to take my 2 boys to how I started in the swap meet. The swap meet, I don't know if you know what it is. It's a place. It's a place where we go and set up a table and sell. And because I speak Spanish, I was very successful. My husband is Arabic, so he don't speak Spanish. When he used to take me, the others Arabs around us don't like it because I do better because I speak Spanish.
Oh.
I took my 2 boys, Abdul and Hussein, to the swap meet. And then I started knowing that I wanted to grow my business alone, separate of my husband. He owned a liquor store.
Oh.
So
A good business.
yes, he's a very successful owner of a liquor store for many years. And being there is not right for a Muslim woman. And still, I go to help. When he needs me, I go. When he want me to be there, I go. But it's not a place that I like to go. I like to sell things for ladies like purses, jewelry, clothing. And that's why the name Samira's War Boutique, because I bring from Mexico, Turkey, Jordan, Palestine. So I want any woman come to my shop and be able to find something like, like I have normal clothes like you, and I have this special made from Oaxaca, Mexico.
Really?
And I be able to go there and to find the people that made my product. So I have a connection with each person that I buy something from.
That's amazing. Can I ask you, why are you doing this? Do you see some legacy in this?
Yes, because, this type of work, not many people know how long it will take to make it. And I like to sell things different than everybody else. I want people to value what is handmade and what it take 1 month to make something like this. And I don't want to be the boutique like all the boutiques. I like to, even is a challenger, to let people believe that what I have is high-end quality. They prefer brand names. And to me, brand name is only a name. It's the quality what it counts. And the legacy is to leave to others do what I do, to give the opportunity to those people in their countries. They cannot come to the United States. We can send money over there so they can do a work, send us to sell it, but they don't need to come here when they don't have to. They can have their dream in their country if we provide works for them to do it there.
Yeah. That's awesome. So you give them opportunity to do what they like to do and make money on it, right?
Yes.
That's amazing. What does your day look like as a owner of a boutique? Can you tell us about your schedule so people would realize?
I like to come here by appointment because everything changed now, and this is not a traffic area. This is like an office more than a boutique. Everything it look like a boutique, but most of my customers come by appointment, so that make it very VIP exclusive. I give them a coffee. I have dessert. They come and they receive a special treatment because when they come with a group of friends, I make sure I have wine, coffee, snacks. They will have the opportunity to a person help them. So my hours are different, depends of the schedule of my customers more than my schedule, because if they want to come 10 o'clock at night, I will come 10 o'clock at night.
Brilliant.
You know, I'm very open to their schedule. If they want to come any weekends when I close, I open. So to me, my success in my business is the good customer service.
That's amazing. But you can't make a lot of sales like that. How do you promote
Sell more online.
online?
I do sell online. I think social media is what it make us be everywhere. Like Facebook, Instagram, and special TikTok. That I am not too good in TikTok. I'm still on Facebook. I need to reach and get to TikTok shoppers because I think that's what is number one right now. And if we sell online, we have freedom of be anywhere you want. You have time to spend with your family. We travel, especially like me. I got a big family, 4 kids, 5 grandkids. I have a husband. So I don't like to be from 8 to 5 in one place. I want to be able to be with my family. So I think the best thing to work is to have online business.
But online business requires work too. Do you have helpers? Do you have
Yes, I
a team?
do. Yes, I do have a team. I have a team. They working in my website because my website no traffic. So I have somebody working and making it better. And I have a team that they come and take photos. And I'm looking for a way to get to reach more customers. I need to find the right customers, and sometimes the right customers, they're not in Phoenix.
Who is your customer?
Right now, I'm looking for people that like high-end merchandise because the Hispanic community, especially Mexican, they buy the traditional dresses when it's Mexican Independence Day, or it's like today is a special day for them, November 20. But American, they love it all year round. American customers, they admire anything handmade.
Yeah.
And I do have Middle East customers. They buy the traditional Jordanian, Palestinian dresses. So I have all kind of customers.
Yeah. What day is today? You said it's special day for Mexico.
It's the revolution anniversary for Mexico. Yes.
How do they celebrate this?
They celebrate it in Mexico like it's like independent, but they celebrate it with the president. But here, September 16 is when I sell the most because Mexican they dress very traditional. So I'm one of the kind boutique in Phoenix because it's not too many. They carry Mexican dresses like I do.
It's interesting. I didn't know that Americans, I kind of like a lot this style. No, I know that they love handmade stuff.
Yes.
I didn't know they like Mexican stuff.
I went to Oaxaca. This is from Oaxaca. It's one of the places in Mexico where they have the most art, clothing. And let me tell you, what I see over there is all Americans, all Canadians, all Europeans, and they were buying so much. So that's the customer I need to find because they really appreciate handmade products. Yes.
Awesome. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Question for you about immigration. Even when you moved, you came with your husband. Was it hard for you to adjust here in the United States?
The hard part, it was the language. learn English, and learn Arabic also. The harder part is to fit in because I see a lot of communities, they don't accept us. They think we came here to take their jobs. We came here to like, we're not taking nobody's place. I think United States is great and it's place for anyone. I never use the government money for nothing. Never take food stamps or access or nothing. I understand when people they require that, when they start, but I never did. So I own United States the freedom to be here, but if I have something, it's because I work. I work very hard to have it. So I keep saying, that the American dream doesn't come alone. It comes with a lot of work. So I adjust to the life here. It was hard because I have to deal with a lot of discrimination.
Do you remember? Can you tell us specific story about it?
Yeah, I used to have a shop here in Phoenix, and twice they didn't renew the lease, and they give the opportunity to a American girl, and she felt the same like me, and I asked them why me. I respect rules. I pay my rent. Why you not renewing my lease? And they said we don't want both of you in here. And I said why it have to be me? Why not her? And they told me we don't have to explain nothing to you. So I get it. They would give the opportunity to people born here more than anybody came from another country. I see it in many places, races, especially when they know I'm Palestinian, Muslim. Now, more than any time with what's going on in the Middle East, I face a lot of discrimination. And that's one of the reasons sometimes I don't cover because I'm Muslim, because we have a lot of haters. The war it brings a lot of people, they want us here.
Yeah. How immigration affected your relationship with your husband, and did it affect it at all in your family? You have different rules, in America you can do whatever you want. You can say whatever you want that you cannot do back in Palestine.
Well, I always say it, no matter where I was, Venezuela, Palestine, that I always speak my mind. That was a big problem because, I never follow rules. And everybody know around me. My parents have, my dad, 10 girls. And
10 girls?
Yes.
And you were
6.
the sixth.
Was me the 6th one. He married my mom's second wife to find a boy. Thinking that, the first one, only 4 girls, let me marry somebody else, maybe she can have boys. So my mom have 10 kids and was number 6 girl of my father. I worked so hard to let him believe that we are equal. It's not different between a guy, a boy, and a girl. And for my father, it was. A boy value more than a girl. And I worked so hard to prove him before he died. And I told him, and I faced him, Dad, you look so much for a boy. But us, a woman, we can be kind to you. A daughter will be closer to the parents always. And I think that's one of the reasons I was speaking my mind, because I see how they separate boys with girls, and we are like less than the boy, and that's something I didn't accept.
What about your kids? Are they more Muslim or are they more like Americans?
Yes, I let them be.
You let them-
My son Abdul married Mexican, my daughter Fatima married Russian, and we broke the rules.
You have an international family now. I think that's awesome, right?
Yes,
You have different cultures in your family. I believe it helps you to respect different people too.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I think we should be closer. Anybody came from another country like Ukraine or Russian or any country, we should be like this so we can face the new life we have here.
Yeah, because everyone who comes here, she is looking for a better life.
Yes, and we should be respected. We won't allow nobody to let us feel like we are intruders or we are here taking something don't belong to us. It belongs to us because we work for it.
Yeah. Do you think life of immigrants right now is harder or easier than it was before?
It's harder. That is because the new laws, I don't want to talk about politics, but they are deporting many people. They been here many years with no documents. And that's kind of hard for them because they have kids born here. So when you want to separate families, it's hard. It's people, they couldn't do documents legal, but their kids born here. And now they have to go. They have to leave. So their separated lives, family is devastated.
What would you change in the immigration policy?
I think we should leave the parents of the kids born here and the new laws, they're not doing that. I think you cannot separate kids from their parents. If they born here, they're Americans. And being here, born here, you cannot send the parents where they came. Give them a chance to be legal. Change the immigration law so they can do documents and become American citizens, because they already have kids here. How you want to separate kids from their parents? That's hard.
Why did you choose Arizona to live in?
I didn't choose.
Didn't.
No, my husband was living here before he married me.
Did you suggest to go to another state?
I think Arizona have a lot of future, a lot of opportunities. Our prices here are great. Houses are better than most of the, a lot of places. So I think Arizona is a place to come and live.
What about the temperature in the summer?
The temperature is hot, very hot. It's one of the hottest state of our United States. But I got used to, I deal with it, and I prefer hot than cold.
Is it for how many? For 3 months?
Yes.
For 3 months, and then it's...
My sister lives in Minnesota, and I don't think I can live in the winter like that.
Is that where I live for 5 years?
So it's too cold for me. I don't want to live in a place with snow 10 months of the year.
How do you see your life maybe in 10, 20 years?
Well, I see my life with many boutiques in different locations. That's what I'm looking, locations that I can bring my items and like gift shops. So far, I have 4. I'm looking for restaurants in California, any place in the United States. They want me to go and open a boutique inside, like where restaurants, hair salons, spas. I want to keep doing it, but not me. I want to put my items in other places. They work and they get commission. That's how I see myself.
What are you trying to do with this? What's your point of doing this?
I want to travel. I want to travel the world. But I want to keep doing business, not doing me. Others doing it for me. But I don't want them to work for me. I want them to work for themselves. So how that will happen? If I go and pull my items, they're beautiful, and I be able to bring it to them, they don't have to invest from their pocket. They only make commission with my items, and they keep moving it. They send me my money, and I go every week, every 2 weeks, and give them inventory, and I start working with not me working because I'm not getting any younger. I'm almost 60, and I want to travel the world.
What is your biggest dream? The biggest one that you can't almost reach?
What can I almost reach? I think I reach all my dreams.
I believe you need a new one.
Yeah.
No?
I travel the world. I have my kids, my grandkids, and I really don't have no dreams I didn't make true. Yeah.
I want to ask you, how much does it take to open the boutique, to open your own business?
I've been here almost 20 years in different locations. I was, like I said, in a very successful place where I used to make a lot of money, but they don't want me there. They don't want to renew. Twice they told me, we don't want you here. It's straight out. We don't want you here. And I said, okay, I guess I'm leaving. So I came here to Tlaquepaque in Peoria, Arizona. And I I have to do a lot of publicity. I have to do a lot of lives in my podcast so people know where I'm located. Now I think I reach a lot of views. People watch me. I do a lot of Facebook Live. And what I try to do in my podcast, telling all the ladies they couldn't go to school, they don't have the opportunity to have a career, to have education. Like I didn't have no even high school diploma because my dad didn't allow me to go to school. But that didn't stop me. I want to be a businesswoman. I know how to sell, so I become my own boss. And I think that's a good career.
Is it hard to open your own business?
It's not hard if you want to, because it's a lot of opportunities like me that I have merchandise and I offer the ladies they want to open their own business. I help you. Come, I share what I have with you, but I cannot do the job for them. I can give you to sell, but I cannot sell for you. So when I'm looking for places and I'm looking for ladies to become my ambassador, they need to do their job, not me.
You're doing your podcast, right?
Yes.
What is the name of your podcast?
Enfócate. It means focus.
Focus.
Enfócate in Spanish. It means, I do it in Spanish. So it's focus and you can reach your dreams. Because if you open a business and you're not focused on it, you lose business.
Yeah, that's true. But it's only in Spanish.
I want to start doing it in English. So I wasn't too secure if my English is good enough, but I think people can understand me. Yeah.
You're an immigrant. You have the whole right to make mistakes. I'm making mistakes. People are making mistakes. That's not our language.
Yeah.
And I feel we don't have to be ashamed of it.
Yeah.
We speak our own language. I speak 2 more languages, and we don't have to be perfect.
Yeah, like Sofia Vergara, she's an actress from Colombia. She speaks horrible and she's very famous. And she makes a lot of money.
That's good.
And Salma Hayek, she's from Mexico. Her dad is from Lebanon. She have an accent. So I think I'm more confident now to speak English in public like this in our podcast. So I want to start doing my podcast in English also.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. You can attract more listeners.
Yeah, as well, yeah.
So why are you doing it?
I'm doing the podcast because I want to give to the other ladies the opportunity to learn from my experience how to do businesses. A lot of podcasts is about how to heal, how to forgive. And to me, I think everything has to do with how you feel with yourself. If you are good with yourself, if you love yourself, you can do other things. You can forgive, you don't have anxiety. Depression comes for when you're not happy with who you are. I think all the foundation of depression, it has to do with if you're happy and you love yourself, everything is easy.
It's the hardest part to love yourself.
Yes.
To be happy.
Yeah.